It's a lovely sunny Sunday, and I just thought I'd take the opportunity to show you my mulberry bush. It's grown really quite large. It's called Charlotte Russe. And I haven't actually pruned it for a while now. Usually, well, in 2022, that winter, it was so cold. We had like temperature drops. It dropped down to like -8 degrees. It was really cold for a long period of time. And at that point, the plant just really died down. The tree died down completely. And I thought it was completely gone. But then towards the end of 2023, it came back. And it's actually got some really nice, good sized stems on it. It's got quite a few branches, just a real bush. Quite a tall one. I'm going to prune it quite a lot because the thing with the mulberry bush is that with regular mulberry trees you have to wait for years and years for them to start fruiting and flowering, but with the bush it starts immediately. I think I had some the first year, and because it does fruit on old and new wood, it fruits on all wood, and it just does so continuously throughout the whole summer. So it's just a really good fast cropper, and it does produce lots of them too. I had read some reports saying that these mulberries just were really insipid and flavorless, but I can say that this year in particular, when I have not been watering the bush at all, and we've had little bits of dry periods where the berries start ripening, they are so flavorsome. They've got that really lovely super sweetness, but still with an acidity to them, and they're, again, I always say this, but they're really well balanced, so delightful, and with a flavor all of their own. But I would really highly recommend them. They are really such fun things to have, such a fun addition to a berry garden. Especially because you don't have to wait for years and years for them to come. They do like a really sunny spot, and I've tried to give them that as much as possible. My garden doesn't have that many sunny spots, so it's right here in the front of the border, a bit out of place, looking a little bit large at the moment. But I will give it a good prune because I can. I'll do so before the winter. Also because what we do is we have really long winters here. So our last frost date is in the end of May. And by then the mulberries always try to start shooting out lots of foliage and everything. And then if they get hit by late frost, they can really get damaged. And you could end up with no berries at all that year. And so I like to cover them if I can with blankets and things, just to take off that little edge, that freezing edge. And so if I cut it down to a manageable size, then I can cover it with sheets much more easily than I would be able to do if it stays this large. At the moment it's like, say it's about 10 foot tall or something, maybe 11 foot, 12 foot, very, very tall. So it does grow very fast, but it's a lovely, lovely bush, lovely berry bearing bush, and definitely so much more flavorsome than I expected, really, or than I've experienced until now. And I have talked to another person here on YouTube. She's called Mulberry Maya. She does these beautiful videos, and she has a big mulberry farm, and she says that when she wants hers to ripen, her berries, she withholds water. That's very hard for me to do here in England because it rains so frequently, but I have not been watering my bushes in between rain, and so maybe that's why the berries are so much better. They're obviously very drought tolerant, and it just seems to really improve the flavor of the berries as they ripen to not have too much water. So, because in the past they have been quite watery, I suppose. But that was just a fun thing to show you, my enormous Charlotte Russe mulberry bush. Let me know what you think and how you find growing mulberries if you are growing some. And I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.